Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to In the Studio with Dawn. Although I am not here to share with you anything that I'm doing in my studio as far as art-based stuff goes. I wanted to talk to you about a subject that I have never touched on before, and it was directly inspired by something I saw yesterday from the Drew Barrymore show, where she had Pamela Anderson on. And the subject was about going cosmetic free. And of course, Pamela shared, her story. And it was very compelling and very enlightening. And I decided to talk to you about my own cosmetic journey and where I am today. And I started wearing cosmetics when I was 16. And I'm just going to talk just very briefly about the choices that I made with my cosmetic wearing. I tried a lot of different things. There were some things that I didn't like mascara and cover-up. Of course, things have changed a lot since then, but I still never really liked the feeling of having my whole face covered with something. It just felt too heavy to me. And mascara was too sticky for my taste, didn't care for it. But the things that I did choose to wear were mostly eyeliner, eyeshadow, and blush with a little bit of lipstick on occasion. Now, the reason why I wanted to share this with you is because cosmetics for me for many, many years was a way for me to be really creative. Of course, you already know here, if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, that I absolutely adore fashion. I adore color. I love dynamic looks. And I would use my cosmetics to brighten up my face, so to speak, over the years. I wore it for many decades. And it wasn't until I was in my late 40s that I started running into some issues with my skin. And I had a problem with some itchiness, and I even got a little bit of a rash around my eyes. And I noticed that even when I tried to wear blush, that my skin just itched. Now, before you say, oh, well, were you wearing cosmetics that needed to be replaced? I went through that whole process. I replaced all my cosmetics, got everything fresh, still had the same problem. And then I even switched my cosmetics to more organic products. I don't even know what brands I tried, but I tried the Premier stuff that was a little more pricey, and tried wearing that for a little while, but still I was having issues with my skin. And so I had to reckon with the change that was taking place. And it was kind of scary for me because not only did I not like what was happening to my skin, but I was having to really look at why I wore cosmetics to begin with. I had a lot of fun with the color matching with what I was wearing, but there was also the issue of me feeling awkward if I didn't wear it. And so, I wouldn't want to leave the house without my face on, as they say, And so me having to reckon with this face issue with the skin, and having to make a decision about having to pull back and not wear it for a while was really kind of awkward for me. I'm like, oh gosh, now I'm gonna have to go barefaced. So I had to do that for about 6 months. I went completely barefaced for 6 months. And when I went back to try it again, making another attempt to see whether or not my skin would tolerate it, I put on some eyeliner, put on some blush, put on some eyeshadow. And after 6 months of not wearing it, all of a sudden I was like, ooh, I don't know if I even like the way that looks on me. I was really taken aback by how I saw myself with the cosmetics. After wearing it for decades, this really took me by surprise. And so I decided to take it off and not put it back on. It's been over a decade since that happened. And the only thing that I put on my face is moisturizing cream. I have not worn any cosmetics for over a decade. And I have to admit that I am very happy with my face, all natural. Of course, I've gotten some lines over the years, naturally, since I'm aging. But when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm perfectly happy with what I see. Now, I'm not trying to tell anyone that they shouldn't feel bad if they don't wear cosmetics, or that they should feel bad about wearing cosmetics, because I was huge with cosmetics for so long, and I had super amounts of fun with it. I really did. I really enjoyed that time of my life of wearing color on my face to brighten it up. It was really fun. I loved it. It was really an interesting part of the way I presented myself to the world. So I'm not dissing cosmetics at all. I mean, all for it. If that's what you want to wear, great. I love the way people can put looks together with the colors that they choose, and the shimmery effects, and you know, the metallics are really cool. I see a lot of really nice stuff out there on the market, you know, and I like the way some of it looks. So I'm certainly not dissing it, but I just wanted to share with you my own personal journey and how I'm actually really happy not wearing it. And I don't know if it's because my level of confidence has grown and that I've gotten so used to not wearing it that it's no longer a part of my repertoire, and I just use my fashion and my hairstyling to put my looks together and make myself happy without the color on my face. Instead, I choose color, vibrant colors mostly, although I do sometimes wear darker colors like black and gray and such like that. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. For anybody who is like questioning whether or not they want to wear it, or whether or not they feel like they have to have it on in order to be okay with themselves, you might want to just, I don't know, test the waters and see maybe you could wear less on occasion. So, but that's not the point of my story here. The point of my story is that sometimes when life throws you a humdinger, which is basically what I was dealing with concerning the skin rash and that sort of thing that I was having, sometimes you just have to make a choice for yourself to make a change that might feel really uncomfortable at first. But I'm just really glad that I made the change that I did, and that I'm as comfortable in my skin as I am. And I want you to be as comfortable in your skin as you want to be as well. So whatever that journey looks like for you, I'm cheering you on. So you have yourself a delightful day, and remember that gentle is magic.